A perfect storm surrounds one of the worst Ebola outbreaks in history right now. This comes from Daisy Luther of the Organic Prepper. And it is September 27th. An Ebola outbreak has been going on in the Congo since August, and it's already one of the worst in history. The 7th worst, to be precise. And it looks like it may spiral out of control. Peter Solomon, WHO Director, or Deputy Director General for Emergency Preparedness and Response, called the situation a perfect storm. And its unrest and war in the region, combined with community resistance and mistrust of medical personnel, are making it difficult for the WHO to get a handle on the outbreak, Dr. Solomon said. Now, say you inject millions of people with a vaccine that just fucking devastates the population. Do you suppose they're going to be very trusting of medical personnel? Well, that's exactly what happened. And it's not just a single vaccine, it's multiple vaccines. You recall Bill Gates, I believe it was HPV vaccine, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. He takes this vaccine to India and injects a whole bunch of these kids with this toxic poison, and lo and behold, many of them end up paralyzed, and along with other neurological problems. So these people are probably right to mistrust the medical personnel and the government there. Because after all, government is the main victimizer of people. Okay, in quotes, we are now extremely concerned that several factors may be coming together over the next weeks to months to create a potential perfect storm. A perfect storm of active conflict, limiting our ability to access civilians, distress by segments of the community already traumatized by decades of conflict and of murder. We've seen attacks now on August 24th, September 3rd, 9th, 11th, 16th, and 21st, and most recently, and most dramatically, September 22nd, in the city itself of Beni, he said. And he said is that same doctor. My concern is this. I don't care what happens to people in Africa. I don't care what happens to people in Latin America or any other place, because there's so much going on right here stateside. I shouldn't say I don't care. I don't want bad things to happen to anybody, but those people over there, just like the American people, outnumber their authorities. But they continue to allow the brutal machete attacks and so on and so forth. These people can gather in numbers and solve their own problems, but choose not to, just like the American people. And it makes me not feel so sorry for them. But my concern is this. Last time a major outbreak occurred, and I covered it on my old YouTube channel, which was banned. My concern is that they're going to take some of these patients, in particular the doctors, and medical staff and put them on commercial flights to the United States and other European-based nations. That is a legitimate concern. I mean, after all, they did it the last time, and it's only by some small fucking miracle that the people that were on that plane with these Ebola-stricken individuals didn't get sick. We're lucky, and we've been lucky as the world, really, for a very long time. We haven't had a major outbreak like the Spanish flu or the pneumonic plague of the Dark Ages. So we're long overdue for something like that. And the authorities, it seems like they like to make these things happen. It seems like they use these diseases as weapons against the population of the world. If it's not directly being used on them, it's being used to instill fear. So the outbreak is based in North Kivu, which is on the border of Uganda and Rwanda. Violence has displaced more than 1 million people in the area. See, that million people right there. You get, I don't know, 100,000 of them, million, to fight against the people launching these machete attacks. There you go. The same with the South African situation. White people there can arm up and start killing too. And should. Anyway, I digress. So they've seen a number of brutal machete attacks against civilians. Things got so bad that the WHO was forced to cease their operations for an entire week while the Ebola virus spread. You see where this is going. It may not be this particular outbreak that spreads globally, but it's going to happen. And it may not be Ebola. It could be the flu, but it's going to happen. It's going to happen, and the thing about this is, it could have been prevented. But nobody's interested on the higher levels in preventing such a thing. I mean, after all, they do wish to have a drastically reduced population. So, how long is it going to be until one of these patients jumps on a plane, or more, to London or England or any of these places, London, England, France, Paris, any of these places, United States, and some of the patients on the plane, or some of the people on the plane, get infected from the patients? How long is it going to be? That is a good question. But this outbreak has been going on for a while, because I talked about it a couple months ago. Let's see here. I said it started in August. I recall talking about it long before that, but maybe I'm wrong. I doubt it, though. Where's it at? Yeah, since August. And that's not right. It's been going on longer than that. It's been going on since, I don't know, I think I was talking about the Ebola outbreak in May. But I could be wrong. But anyway, I thought I'd share this with you because you never know when one of these bugs is going to cut loose and start spreading and causing a mass death toll. Hope you have a good day. Until next time, kill the state, live free.